Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Process with BST. And today we have myself and Aaron, and we are going to be talking about why pitchers have a warm-up program pre-pitching as well as a rehab program to get back to return to play status. And it's come to our attention that there is no real return to play or progression or warm-up for hitters to get in the batting cage. And that is a big question.
Yeah, definitely. I think the question or our answer lies in knowledge. I think in the baseball world, a lot of people are ignorant to the fact of what muscles are being used when you hit, how the swing actually works, and it goes all the way up to the doctor level, right? So, I was reading an article. So, as many of you might know Eric Chavez. He played for the Oakland A's, New York Yankees. He had a couple herniated discs, and in the article on MLB.com, they interviewed a doctor, and the doctor stated that 80% of people have herniated discs or have work-related back injuries. So they're taking the value away from. They're saying that these injuries are not caused by the actual baseball swing. What they're saying is, it's bound to happen, right? And I think it's absurd to compare a work-related or someone that sits in a desk all day to someone who's exerting 100% force hundreds of times a day practicing their swing. And so I think that there's a lack of knowledge in how not only, the way the swing works, but what muscles are being used.
Yeah, and it's because every time a guy's pitching or hitting or whatever it is, when you're coming back to it, it's all about arm injuries. We don't talk about the abdominal injuries, the oblique injuries, like Aaron said, the lower back issues, because it's not really focused on. Because everything is about pitchers and arms, but nobody really talks about position players and hitting. For example, we have guys who come in, especially position players or hitters, that they come in and whether it's early work for games, whether it's a hitting lesson, they just hop in the cage and start hitting. But you'll never see a pitcher come in and just come on cold onto the bullpen and start throwing.
Jaeger bands, arm circles, warming up. We even have our guys warm up their whole bodies, ladders. Even sometimes we have them lift before they throw. But I think the reason why that they focus so much on the arm and injuries with the arm is because it's the last thing that touches the ball. It's easy to blame when you have an arm injury. It's easy to blame. It was because it was this throw or a multitude of throws. But when you hurt your back or you hurt your oblique when you're swinging, it's easy to say, it's because he sat down wrong or you got up wrong because it's not the last thing that you're doing in the swing. It's a halfway point. So.
Yeah. So what the biggest thing is that we're coming to now, we've kind of created a program for whenever you come in to hit, or whether it is with us or at your high school or
before a game,
or you're coming back from injury. There are exercises that you need to do before you step in the batter's box, and that's a huge point that's missed in baseball, and that really needs to become an everyday thing, especially when you first come into hitting, is that during that time you need to warm up the muscles and joints that are used in the hitting motion. So if you have any questions, reach out to us. We have it on Facebook, Baseball Specific Training, Instagram's Baseball Specific Training. We have Snapchat as well and Twitter. Check us out. And even if you have questions or even some things that you do to better warm up for hitting, reach out to us. We'd be glad to talk to you guys about it.